This lady's like, push the button for his nurse. I'm like, yeah.
Did you push it?
I pushed it. And I told her that. I said, yeah, I pushed it. I said, and if I'm lucky enough to get somebody back here, they tell me they're going to go and ask something.
The other thing is...
What's that noise?
Hmm?
Is that the buzzer?
On 4:30...
Does everybody hear the noise?
Yes, we do. It's annoying. Catherine, he's giving the finger on my camera.
Don't do that.
You should have seen him yesterday. He was sticking up for his baby cousin.
Finger from China.
Although at one point he's like, Emily, you have to go. Just go with your father.
Yeah, but he told her what to do. He told her what I couldn't. He told her. He says to her, you just keep crying and kick the back of his seat.
This is my mom.
Mad, because he won't like that.
I wish you
This is my mom.
Just a little bit.
That's my aunt. And that's Grandpa.
Not your grandpa?
I don't see the nurse Lacey.
And we're in the hospital right now.
Catherine, your father said he wants one of those nose hair tweezers. Clippers.
Yeah, so he can pull them out and start bleeding through the nose and not stop. No, actually, I was looking for it, not doing it.
Yeah.
Did you need something?
I have a question.
Oh, there.
When they tested him last time, his the doctor told me at the beginning of the week that his potassium levels were very high.
Mm-hmm.
Why was he on a potassium pill? Why was he on this if the levels were high?
That was back before. This was from the 29th.
That was just when I talked to the doctor Monday, and every day up until Wednesday when she came in and went over the list. All of a sudden on the 30th, there's no more. Why was he
Because on
the
Wednesday,
potassium?
the doctor told me that his potassium levels were dangerously high. So we're
Sorry
just trying to
about
figure
that,
out why
everyone.
he's on potassium.
The amount that I've seen.
Sorry about that finger in front of the camera.
Definitely high.
Because he said normal is 5. Is that right?
It's
Is that right?
3.5 to 5.3.
Yeah,
and
he
he
said
was like,
his
for me, it was
over at
5.6.
6. Oh.
When I have him tested, it was 5.6. I don't know what it was beforehand.
Because Wednesday he told me it was 6 out of 6.
Or my question is just why would somebody be on a potassium chloride tablet
If
and
his
his potassium's been high since he's been here?
Yeah, because that Sochi was
I
high.
don't know that.
Is that? I mean,
That's
that's
something that you
not
have
to
to ask. I was gonna
reverse.
say that's something that you have to ask the doctor, but I don't know why they would have him on it if they put it on if somebody's potassium is low or he's not on any Lasix or anything.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Well, not
Oh,
today.
yeah.
It showed.
Well, I don't understand
That's
that
yeah.
too. The Lasix he was getting. Now, because in all honesty, when he
Here,
was
I actually
home,
have the new one that I have to bring in for him for today, for all the medicines that he's taken today.
right? Because this is the 30th.
Yeah,
which
so I
was
have
Thursday.
I have today's that
What,
I have
and
to
the
bring in,
first
but
is
your
missing.
call bell's on. That's why I came in before I brought it
Well,
in.
that was what we wanted.
Yeah.
Just our question is why is this?
Because the thing is, a
potassium
lot of times
chloride-
they put them on the potassium with the Lasix because potassium when you have the Lasix,
We're talking
it
about
gets rid
him.
of potassium. So the thing is, the potassium goes with the Lasix, and that's why.
But
don't
how
we
come
check-
not at home, though?
Yeah.
He's not on a potassium pill at home.
It could just be that for at home he doesn't need it. I mean, the thing is, obviously, his potassium's high. He doesn't need the potassium then.
Right.
So that's why at home he's not on it because the potassium's always been fine.
And my other question is, it says he's on a LASIK push for every 12 hours. The problem we've been having at home is that he fills up with fluid and has to go back into the hospital. So,
Well, the IV is only at home. It's only here.
well,
That's the
right,
thing.
but
so
could he possibly up the LASIX? I mean, would
the
that
doctors
help?
can do that. I mean, but it all depends. The
But do you
thing
think
is,
that that would be?
the problem is his blood pressure's so low. Lasix brings blood pressure down. So it's
catch 22.
yeah, and that's the thing. So it's figuring out what to do for him while keeping
Yeah,
his
it's
blood
22.
pressure.
Is it a low pressure, a blood pressure medicine?
He hasn't really gotten that much while he's here.
Well,
They
why
have
is
it
he
ordered.
getting it all, doctor? Or
This is just all the medicine that is ordered.
Okay.
We go and like
He's
right
the
here it
patient?
says hold for a blood pressure of less
So
than
he's not been
100.
getting it
So if
then.
he's less than 100, he doesn't get it.
Okay.
He's been like 88, you know.
Yeah, his blood pressure runs, because
That's
Dr.
the-
Orlando, when we were in Soch,
Crazy.
had yelled, well, not yelled, but he kind of said to me that the reason he came in Easter Sunday is the nurse said his blood pressure was low, and then something else was his pulse ox. But Dr. Orlando said we've got to look at him, not at the number so much. Stop it! Not at the number so much. He said, and
He's
you
amusing
know, and
himself.
assess him. You know, the way, I mean, and normally his blood pressure must run that way, because that's the way it always is, that low. But he's usually up and move, you know. So we're just afraid, because then all of a sudden he fills back up with fluid and he comes back. He had a little bit of fluid that day, but they gave him, they gave him fluid. That was my main question, is why the doctor would have ordered a potassium supplement when it's been, they told us, dangerously high when he came in the ICU.
Okay.
And that's what I don't understand, is why, and then all of a sudden.
That you have to ask the doctor
It
why
stops.
they have that ordered. And
Okay.
have you ever had your blood pressure checked? Because your blood pressure is different on the right arm. The right arm's higher than the left arm. But have they always known that?
No, is that all the
And
time?
it's
A little
also,
bit
That's
blurry.
been since he's
it's
since he's
also
been here.
if I sit down or stand up.
Well, yeah, that's normal. For everybody, it's normal to be if you stand up or sit down. But you know, the blood pressure is different on each arm. That's normal. But you know, it's a big difference. Like
Oh, really?
this morning, he was like 124 over something on the right arm is always higher, and then the left arm was like 79 over.
See,
So then
that-
which one do you go by with
That's the thing. I
at
held
home?
the Lasix at this point because that doesn't make me comfortable giving it if you have such a, you know, which one are we going to be using? So,
Right.
you know, I'm waiting for the, you know, to talk to the doctor and find
Yeah, because
out.
I'm wondering that when he goes home, like, because
Yeah.
he lives with me and I help him with his medications, and if
That's the thing. So I'm going to talk to the doctor and see, you know, they may just say, just take it on the right arm, or they may say, take it from the left arm, or.
Yeah, because at one point when he was in Soch, Dr. Orlando said there was no way the blood pressure that was reading, and it was on the left arm when he was in ICU, it was ridiculously low. And Orlando came, it was happened to be
like
in there that
60
day,
over,
and he looks at
50
him and he looks at me and
something.
he goes, I don't believe that blood pressure. He said, you look at him, the way he looks, I don't believe the blood pressure. But it does make it then difficult at home if there's such a dress, because he had the clot.
Right.
He had
Cut it
stuff.
out.
He had the stents and stuff put in. I mean, doesn't that usually indicate there's a block if the one arm reads different than the other?
There's different reasons, but it could just be normal for him. That's the thing.
So then we read that. I would
That's
tend
the
to
thing.
go by
That's
that.
what